Rich Brooks' first 3 seasons at Kentucky, he had a combined record of 9-25. His last 4, 30-22 with 3 bowl wins. After years of struggling, the UK football program finally has a solid foundation.
The good news is that Kentucky now is in that position that they are close, and I don't think that magical year is impossible here. And it's a lot closer to happening now than it was 7 years ago, let's put it that way.
Rich Brooks has made an impact on a lot of people, even other head coaches in the UK Athletics Department, especially baseball coach Gary Henderson.
Kent, when I think of Coach Brooks, I think about being a high school player at Sheldon High School in Eugene, Oregon, and Rich is the coach at Oregon. That's what I think about, and how far he's come and what he did with that program and what he did with this program. It's just been amazing for me to watch him from afar since 1977. I don't think most people recognize that or we would even think about that, but I've known Rich for a long time, and he was smart enough not to give me a football scholarship, so I went and played baseball. He gave me some advice last year when he came out and threw the first pitch out, and it was something about coaching your tail off. We'll leave it like that. But you don't have to ask Rich a whole lot. You just watch him and you see what he does and how he goes about his business and how his coaches go about their business and the toughness that he brings to his team. And basically those are the things that I watched and gathered.
John Wall has been named one of 20 finalists for the Bob Cousy Award, which goes to the nation's top point guard. The freshman is averaging more than 17 points and 7 assists a game, which ranks second nationally. And he's also on the cover of Sports Illustrated. It's the Great Wall of Kentucky, as the magazine calls him. This is the 20th time the UK basketball team has been represented on the cover of SI. Well, the NCAA's chair of officiating tells ESPN's Andy Katz that the officials in Saturday's Kentucky-Louisville game correctly handled this scrum. Technical fouls were handed out to DeMarcus Cousins, Jared Swapshire, and Reginald Delk. Well, the Lafayette Generals just suffered their first loss of the season. Tonight, they look to bounce back against rival Dunbar. It's always a good sign when you got a couple dudes dressed like soldiers from olden times. Dominic Hagan's game is modern. The killer crossover for 2 of his 19 Bulldogs getting after the glass. Lamont Johnson gets the follow to go. 11 points and 7 boards for Johnson. Lafayette back on track. They win this one 68-60. Elsewhere, we had Henry Clay hosting Scott County Cardinals. Going after the rim in the fourth quarter. Watch Chad Jackson. He is there for the follow. 14 points, 10 boards for Jackson. On the other end, Wes Kimball spotting up and knocking down the triple from the corner. 16 for Kimball, but it's not enough. Scott County wins it 61-48. Tate's Creek hosting LCA. Taylor Burnett trying to bring the Eagles back in the second half. Drills the triple, 10 for Burnett. But Tate's Creek has 2 big guns. Ryan Fusey, the sweet dish down to Marcellus Barksdale. 15 for him. Fusey had 17. Tate's Creek beats LCA 56-49. Well, it's time to vote for a high school highlight reel game of the week. Here are the nominees. West Jessamine versus East Jessamine. Woodford County visits Madison Central. Mason County is at Dunbar. And on the ladies' side, Tate's Creek takes on Bryan Station. To vote, just log on to our website at WTVQ.com. Georgia, take it on number 17, Georgia Tech. Dogs beating the press. A good way to do that. Get the ball to Trey Tompkins, who puts a hurting on the iron. Georgia pulls off the upset. And our Jack Kane Ford play of the day.